Well, hey there, guys. We're back out in the ice shack. I got a little early day off from work, so I figured I'd sneak out here and maybe go do some fishing. See if we can't scare up a couple. But it's a little colder here than it was in my office. My hair's actually frozen right now. So I figured I'll suit up, and then I got the wood stove going in here, because if I can keep the ice shack, kind of nice and warm, it'll give me a base camp to come back to. So I'm gonna suit up and we're gonna hit the ice and see if we can't find where these dang fish are hiding. For those of you that are curious, it is currently 20 degrees in the shack. I'm not going to turn the propane on this time. I'm just going to let the wood stove, since I'm not going to be in here, I don't care if it's that hospitable. But yeah, I'm going to just kind of let the wood stove go and do its thing while we go explore the pond. All right. What am I missing? I don't know. All right, well, must not be that important then. All right, let's try this again. So here's kind of my ultralight setup, just kind of bare minimum. I got a seat, got minnows, got my K-drill, rods, live scope. That's it. That's all I got. So since I got the ice shack set up, heat on, I'm gonna use that for my base camp. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out and drill some holes and see if I can't find where the fish are hiding. The key for this is just to go as light as possible. Now it's been super cold these last few days, so I think they're going to be going pretty deep. So I know that out that way it gets a little deeper, so I'm going to go try over there first. I think my goal today is to just hop. If I don't get any action within a few minutes, I'm gonna bump and go to a different spot. So let's check it out. It's a different house than was out here last week. Still in my spot. Now, if I remember right from in the summertime, right in here should be about the deepest spot. So let's start here. Came out here last week and I couldn't drill through the ice all the way. I had to get an extension for my K-drill. Down here and try to show you guys a little trick. So on these Carhartt parkas, I'll take these strings here, pull them real tight, that might be a little too tight, just so you can still get it zipped. And then I'll take the batteries, tuck them in my coat with me here. Try to get them to stay a little warmer. You know, and I probably could have and should have done all this in the shack where it was a little warmer, but we're out here. We're doing it. We're doing it. So while that's loading, I'm gonna get a rod ready. Alright, so I'm sitting in this hole here. I'm fishing this red blob on the screen. I don't know, I've seen some stuff kind of looks like it comes up, but it's not looking so good. So I think from here, I'm gonna head out that way. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of head straight for that point. You can kind of see it right there. Get a head for that way. I'm just gonna drill a hole. I'm probably gonna walk, I don't know, 30 feet or so, drill a hole and try it. And then as I go that way, if I don't catch anything or don't see anything moving on the screen, then I'm gonna come back this way and go out that way and see what things look like, because I'm just gonna try to stay in this deep channel right in here. I think that'll produce my best results. Gonna give this about 2 more minutes. Well, we're checking this spot out. Got my bait bucket aerator turned on. As you can see, the quick attack setup works pretty good. I got a lot going on with my live scope with this mount here for inside the house and the tripod. Well, I think we're safe to call that one a bust. So let's move on to another one. One thing I'm always looking for when I'm hole hopping like this is I try to find a spot where it looks like somebody's set up for a while. And if you pay attention, you can even see where they've caught fish. You know, you can see the marks in the snow and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But you know, it's not always a sure thing, because sometimes people find a spot and just set up camp out and hang out with their buddies, because I've done that many times and never caught a fish. So I'm gonna try right here. This is kind of a funnel point, so let's drill. Here you go. You can see me got some fish right in there. I think I might have lost my minnow, but I don't want to pull up my rod just yet because I still got fish hitting it. There we go. Yep, there we go. We're on. There we go. Look at that guy, huh? Oh, work. We got it on. It's a nice perch for out here. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. All right, guys. Hell yeah. All right, guys, just catch you up to speed. I drilled another hole just a little bit away from where my live scope set up, so I don't have to fight the live scope pole. But we're just gonna sit here for a little bit, see if we can't scare up any more fish. So stay tuned. Hopefully we find another one. I think I've said it before, but man, I tell you what, every time I come out here fishing and it's cold like this, it's about 9 degrees right now, and I try to record stuff, the cold just wrecks my camera equipment. I mean, it is so hard on all the batteries, the electronics, the lights, everything. So it just makes me appreciate Luke from the outdoor. Well, anyway, like I was saying, making these videos in the cold, man, it just makes me respect Luke from the Outdoor Boys that much more. The patience he must have had to take all those videos and all the sub-zero temperatures for the videos that he had. I can't imagine the patience that must have took. So Luke, appreciate you, buddy. Kind of zoned out and wasn't even paying attention and found that little guy. Huh. Cool. Well, I made a management decision. While everything was up, I'm gonna head back to the shack and check the wood stove and warm up a little bit. Pretty dang cold out here to just be sitting still. Whew. Feels nice in here compared to out there. Wow. Ugh. Whew. Let's drill a couple holes and check it out here. Well, I got one in the house already. Landed it. Kinda, I don't know if, you know, we had some weird weather lately, so I don't know if that maybe shook things up. However, I've also not fished out here in the afternoon yet. So, you know, I might have found an afternoon spot. Which, you know, wouldn't bother me, except my mornings are a lot better for me to fish. I got less going on in the morning. But we'll just hang out a little longer. I got 24 more minutes that I don't have to answer to anybody. That's all she wrote, folks. Hope you enjoyed this little trip, and we'll make sure to bring you along next time.